Welcome to our mastermind call with the Renegades team, where we'll share the secrets to real estate success. Let's jump right in and turn your real estate dreams into a reality.
Are you guys familiar with the concept of filling your bucket?
No.
Tell us. Love to hear it, boss.
So
Tell
I
us.
tell my team all the time, the activities that you do today will directly impact the money that you're putting in your pocket 90 days from today. And I frequently talk to the team about filling your bucket, because this is what I hear from not only my team, but other agents is no one is listing right now. The holidays are coming up. There's snow in our area. There's snow on the ground. The holidays are coming up. The interest rates are still too high. Everyone is waiting till the spring. So because of those reasons, I'm going to sit on my butt and wait till January, February, March to start making the phone calls. So filling your bucket is establishing relationships today for those January, February, March listing appointments. So even though you're not setting an appointment for next week, let's say, you are cultivating a relationship that could very well likely be a listing appointment in Q1.
Yes, I 100% will agree with that. The other thing that I want to say is we sent you guys all those habit trackers and the tracking things. That's a powerful way to see your vision, like where your business is going, right? Like that's super powerful because if you're doing that habit tracker today, I know for me, maybe you guys are different, but I feel less motivated to make my calls today because it's a 90-day delay sometimes. So I think, oh, I'll just do it tomorrow. What's one more day? But those one more days add up. And that's why that habit tracker is so powerful for me, is because I'm like, ooh, look at this. I was on my phone every single day. And oh, I got, this week I've already gotten 6 appointments, right? Now that starts adding up to where my business is going to be, and I feel secure. You guys will see a direct correlation if you're doing those tracker sheets of where you're breaking your funnel, your pipeline. There we go. Will you be breaking your pipeline is when you're not doing the behaviors now. So that's my big feedback on that. So
one of the things that I recently implemented that I hate doing, but of course had that conversation with myself. I may not like video, but it's not for me. I'm being of service to someone else, so do the dang videos. I was like, what good is sending a few videos going to do for me today? Well, now doing those 10 videos per day for 30 days turns from 10 videos a day, it builds and builds and builds. And I may not see anything from the first 2 or 3 days that I was doing it, but the more touches that I've been doing with my clients, I'm getting excellent feedback. Go to Facebook because they're always going to have a list of birthdays. Start there. See who's got a birthday coming up tomorrow, the next day. And instead of just happy birthday on their wall, which they absolutely never read because they've got 500 people that are saying happy birthday, instead shoot just a quick video. Hey, this is Terry. I know I haven't talked to you in a while, but I saw it was your birthday, and I'm trying to do so much better about staying connected with people because Facebook makes it so easy to hide behind the screen. So, hey, it's me. Wanted to say happy birthday. I hope you enjoy your day. Easy, send it. And I promise you, just starting something like that, doing it every day, you're going to start seeing your interaction with people, them coming to you.
That's so powerful.
Love
I
it.
love that.
Yeah.
Good job. Motivated me. I'm going to do it today.
Oh, I was just going to ask if everyone has that setting for the birthday reminders done on their Facebook. Are you all getting the reminders for people's birthdays? Because you are. Okay. I didn't have mine set up for a long time. I set it up like a year ago.
I do you know what I'm just so glad you reminded me of that, Terry. I'm gonna set a goal to start that in January. Like I feel like I take on too much, but I'm gonna for sure do that in January. And I'm not just saying that to procrastinate, but I want to be meaningful and really do it. And in my brain, it feels good to know I'll hit everybody if I start January 1. But um, I did do a video for a client that I had been texting her and sending her sphere of influence stuff and just no reply, no reply, no reply. And so I saw that it was her birthday one time on Facebook. This was this year. And so I quickly sent her a video and said, Amy, and I just was really compassionate about it. I was like, how are you doing? It's been years. I've been thinking about you. I know you got married. I know, like, I'm like telling her because I follow her on Facebook, right? And I'm just like, I feel sad that we haven't kept in contact, but I just want you to know, I hope you have a wonderful birthday. Like, I just put a little quick personal message. I had a phone call within an hour. She finally called me back and then she was like, let's go to lunch. And you know what I mean? So
Right.
that connection really does. So not just but maybe think about that too with client or people you're having a hard time connecting with. How can you connect with them? Video's so powerful that way. So powerful.
So if you see someone, who, their kid did something great, or, someone got married, or just something that, happened, that somebody maybe made an announcement and you normally would comment on their page and say, congratulations, let that flip the switch in your mind to say, I'm not going to type congratulations. I'm going to take 2 seconds and I'm going to record it and say, hey, this is Terry. I saw that such and such happened. I want to just shoot you a quick video and say how great that was. I'm so proud for y'all. Hope you guys are doing well. Let me know if you ever need anything. Or you don't even have to say that. It can really just be a, hey, true felt, congratulations. See you later. Get off the camera.
Hey, that is such a good idea and such a great little life hack that will take literally no more time than if you just were to text that.
Right.
Congratulations.
But I promise you, out of the 50 comments that they may have on there, not one person is sending them a personal video saying congratulations.
Oh my gosh, so true.
Well, and you guys do all this right off of Facebook?
I do it on my phone. And then I go into the Facebook, like I do it on my phone and then I go into Facebook and I grab it because will say manage pictures and I just grab it and send it that way. That's how I do it.
Yeah, I just do it off my phone.
Yeah. I just do it off my phone too, because it's, you're not having to get into another app or anything like that. It's real fast. And then also, if you don't want to keep up with the store, you don't want to overuse the storage in your phone. As soon as you send it, just delete it. I mean, you don't need it anymore.
Yeah.
I think people are just starved for that personal connection. So if we can stop being so transactional and only reach out to people if they have something to offer us within a transaction, but rather stay focused on the relationships and building relationships, I think that's really key right now.
This is not about real estate. This is about making a connection. So my recommendation is don't even mention you sell houses, just keep it always about them. And then they'll remember that. They'll start seeing your stuff in, the news feed if they haven't yet. And then they'll remember, hey, I'm thinking of selling a house. You know what? Terry reached out to me. She sells real estate.
I love that. I love that so much. So what an easy, quick thing you guys can do. And honestly, that's with all your friends. Remember that, not just clients. Now, a lot of people who follow me now are clients, but because they feel like they're my friends, you know what I mean? But all your friends right now, Holly, I know you're just starting your business. All your friends is your sphere of influence, but you don't want to be like real estate, real estate, real estate, real estate, real estate in their face all the time, right? So I want you to make genuine, real connection. And what Ben said is key. So I've been thinking a lot about AI because Isaiah, who a lot of us know, and he's in our Renegade group, he's so phenomenal with AI. And I've been in a lot of chat groups and different things like that. And they're talking about, oh, I'm not going to do AI because it takes away the personal connection. I'm not da-da-da-da-da. But I just challenged one of the guys in the conversation with that because I said, Well, for me, AI can do a lot of work that I don't want to do and don't have time to do, but we feel like we have to do, right? And so using that so that we can bring the connection into the business. And that's how I know Ben and I are both trying to leverage that more in our business model, is trying to get pretty much everything offloaded so that we can be more about connection, right, Ben? Just that personal connection.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are focused on with social media, with regards to social media, a lot of people are focused on just their posts, right? It's like, oh my gosh, I have to post, I have to post, I have to post. Well, social media is so much more powerful than that. Like I look for like someone's dog died recently. I grabbed the photo of their dog from Facebook and put it on a card and wrote a nice message and mailed a card with a photo of her dog that I grabbed from Facebook. Like, it gives you an opportunity for these life-changing, the death of a loved one, the death of a dog, which to me is a loved one, a job promotion, a new baby, all these things. I think that's the power of social media more than what we actually post on there.
You are 100% correct, Ben. I had a guy that we used to call to do work for us at all of our different houses, a fence guy, 58. He dropped over dead a month ago. Very close friend of ours. A couple weeks ago before I left for Florida. Wrote her a nice, I told her all the stories that we had with Dave. He loved his dogs, things I had sent home with him for his family, blah, blah, blah. Just shared stories. And I gave her a little gift card because he's a huge dog lover. Dude, she sent us back the sweetest card. You're so right. It is
Well,
it's very
let's talk
powerful.
about the power of snail mail too. I mean, who here has gotten like something nice in the mail that they were excited to get? If it was not a bill, like other than a bill, or it wasn't your birthday, it wasn't a holiday, a random nice something in the mail.
This is probably a couple months ago. I come home and there's a top realtor in our market named Mark Sewick. And I look at on the fridge and I see this calendar magnet on the fridge and it has Mark Sewick on it. And I go, honey, I go, what the hell is this doing on our fridge? She goes, it's a really cool calendar. It's a really cool calendar. I thought it was great. He sent it to me, so I'm not going to throw it away. I'm going to put it on the fridge. So I have to look at Mark Sewick on the fridge until I can get a calendar that's as cool.
Yeah,
right?
right.
But to your point, right? To your point, she got something cool in the mail, to Ben's point, and it was a personal thing. It was a personal touch.
I mean, we've got some good things here, like utilizing social media, like not being as concerned about what you're posting, but looking for, the life-changing events of people that you're connected with on social media and using that to create more of a personal connection, utilizing, snail mail, and the power of snail mail and handwritten cards or handwritten letters. uh those are really important things that I think when things were really easy in the real estate market, we didn't have to do those things. But I think now it's more important than ever.
Well, and I'd like to challenge too the fact that the thinking of this will be great. We can make that connection. It's powerful, but it makes me feel better when I'm coming from an authentic place and genuinely connecting with people. It makes me feel better.
Do you have any input, Shell?
Well, I haven't been doing them lately, which now
We need to get you
now I
back
feel
because
bad about that.
They used to work really well for you, I think.
Yeah, and what's nice on our follow-up boss is that you can see when they open, you can see when they watch them. I mean, I think my style of real estate is I am a relationship builder. So all the things that you're talking about, I love the idea of the birthday thing. I'm all over that now. But I've really made a conscious effort to not just post on social media, but to also comment and engage with people. When I close on a deal, I automatically Facebook friend the people, so I'm always in communication with them. But yeah, I think I think video is an amazing way to communicate especially your thoughts. It's more personable. A text or an email, they don't always get the feeling and the emotion that you're feeling, and yeah, I do. I think there's a lot of power in video.
Yeah, one
and-
comment I want to make about just direct marketing and like what we're talking about, one-to-one marketing.
Mhm.
Or one-to-many through like a targeted list, or like right now we're mainly talking about our warm market right now, right? I want to just plant the seed because of everything that's happening with technology. Chrissy touched on it, but I really want to make sure everybody caught it and heard it, because I've done a ton of research on this topic for 2024 with all of the AI and with all of the text messaging and the emailing and the canned spam laws and the text messaging laws changing. It's getting harder and harder and harder to actually get through and use automation to do those things and to do forms of marketing to cold lists. Okay. So cold lists, you really can't do anything through technology to market to cold lists that have not opted in. Do you guys know that? You guys know what I'm talking about?
Mm.
So the legalities of those, like this, it's come on strong. So with that said, things go into cycles. And so just like with our sphere, looking at getting really good at finding targeted lists and then using postcards or yellow letters or traditional things to do is going to come back strong in 2024. The trend has already started. So I just wanted to plant that seed for everybody. I'm not a big advocate on doing postcard mail to like, if it's going to consume a large part of your budget, just to be clear, because there's other things you can do that will get you a better result. But if you can take a portion of your budget and start doing some of this postcard marketing to your sphere first, or some of these handwritten cards or these follow-up cards to your spheres first, that should be something that you look at and prioritize in your marketing budget to your sphere first in 2024, because of what we're talking about here. Just want to give everybody that recommendation. And next week I'll have some really interesting statistics that will kind of show you what I'm talking about, that I can show this group. But I want to plant that seed. And then if there's some room in the budget for some postcard marketing to some targeted lists, not like just blanketing in a neighborhood, but if you can find a targeted list like FSBO's expireds, or like if there's a way you can segment a hot list and do some postcard marketing, that might be something to consider, as long as it's not consuming too much of your budget. So, all right.
Okay, guys. Well, I enjoyed y'all so much today. Thanks for showing up.
Bye, everybody.
That was great.
Thank you. It was nice seeing everybody.
Too. Bye-bye.